Now, I don't know what the next 30 days are going to look like. Hey everyone, hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Shelly, and today I'm going to be talking about a month-long fashion project I am about to embark on. Now, if you are new to my channel, then hi, welcome. As I mentioned, my name is Shelly, and this is mostly a book channel, but lately I've been talking about other things that give me joy, one of which is fashion. So if you're interested in that kind of content and you're okay with a little bit of eclecticness, then I would encourage you to subscribe, stick around, like the video. Without any further rambling on, let's go ahead and get into the meat of this video. Over the past several months, I have been noticing the thing that gives me the most joy when it comes to dressing my body is bold prints, bright colors, and kind of having this mismatched or intentionally mismatched and somehow matched style. I think the best word for it would be my version of maximalism. Maximalism, if we were going to look at the definition of it, maximalism in fashion is the concept that more is more. It is also affectionately called cluttercore because there is this sense of layers upon layers, color upon color, print mixing, there's bold designs, and it's just loud and full of expression. There is also this sense that one, the person who is wearing the maximalist outfit is making a spectacle of themselves. They are something to look at. And again, it is very much tied to expression. So why am I doing this experiment? I have found that through the years of playing with a lot of fashion and enjoying fashion as it is one of my hobbies, that I feel so good and so confident and so myself in bright colors, in lovely textured pieces, in beautiful designs, and a lot of it tends to be more in that maximalist direction. And the more I play around with cluttercore and the more I play around with maximalism, the more it just springs forth the joy in my heart. And so I was curious as to what it would be like if I eliminated all the neutrals in my closet and I just had bright, bold, patterned, textured, gorgeous items, and what that would do to me. So here's how I set up the project. I already had some of my winter clothes, the cold weather clothes, stored away for me. And so it was really exciting to pull down some of the bins that have been storing my cold weather clothes and for me to dig through and see what would fit this maximalist definition. So the first thing I did was that I took out all of the winter pieces, the cold weather pieces that fit that brief. I pulled out this sweater along with a couple of other sweaters. What I left in those bins were solid colored neutral items. So anything that was black, white, navy blue, tan, brown, I left in those bins. The next thing I did was I edited my drawers. So I took away all of the t-shirts and cardigans and shorts, any item that I would store in my wardrobe drawers that was solid black, white, brown, gray, tan. All of that was put away into some storage bins that I store up in my closet. The biggest task was going through the closet in this room because the closet in this room stores all of my work clothes, the clothes that I tend to wear most often, and for work I tend to dress rather conservatively. I mean, sometimes I'll splash out, but for the most part I'm rather conservative in my dressing. So as I was editing my closet here, I was taking out anything that was too neutral, so that means all of my beautiful white dresses I have, or one pieces. I have several of those. I took out all of my black dresses and I have several of those. Anything that I deemed was too nude or neutral, and with that were some tops that are like a dusky pink or a muted pink color that just is very toned down and very neutral. I got rid of, or not got rid of, I really banished all of my jeans and really anything that would essentially take away from the concept of maximalism. And for me, I think what hurt the most to see be put away were all of my sweaters, because I'll wear a really, really bright dress, but instead of wearing it with a bright sweater as well, I'll put on a tan or a neutral colored sweater to tone down and make the outfit more wearable. And so it was really kind of interesting to banish all of the things that I deemed too neutral and to see what I had left over. Now, some of the t-shirts I own and some of the scarves I own made the cut towards maximalism because they had a unique print to the t-shirt or to the scarf. I also decided not to edit any of my shoes. Most of my shoes are quite versatile. I have a pair of bright red Uggs, and I have a couple of pairs of more statement shoes, but I decided that I didn't want to edit my shoes because I actually wear most, if not all, of my shoes, and I didn't want to limit myself in terms of footwear. I do have a pair of sparkly Oxfords that I absolutely love that would definitely be tiptoeing more towards maximalism, but in terms of shoes, everything got to stay. And then for the fun part, I mean, we don't know what the next 30 days will look like, but I'll get to that in a moment. The fun part was to come up with some outfit ideas so that I am not struggling when I wake up on a cold morning and I have to get an outfit ready right away. And so I put together some outfit combinations that I definitely would never have thought of before. For example, I would not have thought of wearing my daisy dress with a silk red top, and that silk red top I tie at the bottom and fold it under so it has a cropped look to it, and I am basically print mixing with this. I also wore this daisy dress with bright red tights, which I wouldn't have done before either. I paired this yellow sweater with a textured and flowy, more neutral dress, but I allowed this dress to stay because it has an intricate print to it. And I'm not toning down the dress by wearing a black top on top. Instead, I'm deciding to pair it with this like chartreusey yellow oversized sculptural sweater. I love the brand Lily Pulitzer. It is no secret to my husband or people who know me in real life. And it is this brand that makes beautifully brightly colored dresses that have a throw or a nod to the 60s and 70s, and the prints are bright and wonderfully gorgeous. Now, typically I would wear the dress with a white sweater or something that would tone the dress down a little bit, especially if I'm trying to fit it into my cold weather wardrobe. But instead, this time I decided to put a bright purple sweater on top, and I really loved the way that looked. I'll definitely flash across the screen a couple of other outfits that I was able to put together that I would have never, ever thought about before I started this project. What can you expect in the next 30 days? I imagine I'll check in at least once, and definitely at the end of the 30 days to tell you how it went. I am excited that this project is allowing me not to buy anything, or I don't have to buy anything to start this project. All I had to do was edit the clothes in my closet in order to feel like I'm trying something new and fresh and exciting with my wardrobe. I'm also curious as to what kind of outfits I'm going to create, especially as the work week comes up and the days start ticking by and I have to grab for outfits rather quickly. Now, I'm really glad that I brainstormed some outfits before, like for the footage of this video, because now I have a couple of combinations that I feel really comfortable in that I'll be able to grab immediately, especially if I am in a rush. And mostly I'm wondering how I'll feel at the end of this project. Will I be champing at the bit to get back to my neutral clothes? Or will I find that maximalist slash cluttercore dressing is for me? I don't know. But what do you think? Are you here for this journey? I am excited. I can't wait. Well, I am starting today, so I'm excited that I'm starting today, and I'm definitely going to be documenting some of the outfits on my shorts page. So those 1-minute videos that seem to be so popular lately, 1-minute videos in general, the super shorty short content. And if you see some neutral outfits popping up on your feed for that come up over the next week or so, it might be because I filmed them before this video is publishing, grammar. So you might see some outfits that are a little more nude or neutral on your feed, but just know that those were filmed before I banish all of my nude and neutral clothes. So that's it. Follow this journey. Subscribe if you're interested in following this journey with me. I'm so excited. And yeah, that's it from me. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here and spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you